My next guest has been the beating heart of the green machine that has been the Irish rugby team since arriving from New Zealand 10 years ago. And this week, he declared that his heart is officially beating for Ireland as he is now officially an Irish citizen. Yep. Before we chat about his latest adventure off the pitch, here's why he's made himself an Irish legend on it.
Now it goes to Bundee Aki for the Irish try. Sends low back inside to Bundee Aki into the corner. Bundee Aki back in the starting team and gets his name on the try sheet. Bundee Aki slicing through. That is first class. Magic. Oh, straight through the gap. Peter O'Mahony has support from Bundee Aki. Gives it to Bundee Aki. And Ireland slides through the England defence. And then it goes to Bundee Aki. It's another brilliant Ireland try.
Please welcome Bundee Aki! They're getting excited up there now. Go on, you bugger! I mean, you've given us so much joy on the pitch. You've made headlines with all of the good stuff with Irish rugby. This week you've been making headlines for another reason. Tell us about your big day.
Yeah, it was special. I think it was, you know, it took a while. It took the whole day for me and my family to realise that, you know, we're finally citizens of Ireland, which was a massive honour and a privilege to be able to get granted that. So we celebrated together, our own small little family, having a nice dinner meal together on the table. So, no, yeah, it was a great day.
So this is you after you officially got the job done. So what happens on the day? I mean, do you have to stand up? Is your name called out, or is it?
Oh no, thankfully, because there's a lot of us there. So no, so as a group of us, we all went into I think it was a big office, whatever it is, and we just had to sit there, listen to the music. The Irish played the band. The minister came up, made some speeches. Then we had to speak and talk about the fidelity and agree to the law of it. So it was a great day. It was heartwarming and felt like you're a bit of part of this new road you're going on. So yeah.
What does it mean to you to be an Irish citizen?
Look, it means a lot, and it's not just what I do on the pitch or everything else off the pitch, you know what I mean? The way they've treated me and my family, obviously in Galway, not just that, just coming around Ireland, how lovely people are, how welcoming they are with me and my kids. You can obviously feel how proud they are, and I feel the love they've given me, and, you know, for me to be able to get granted the citizenship, there was no better feeling than be able to get that chance to be able to say, you know, I can now embrace the Irish culture and everything because they've done a lot for me. And like I said, the only way for me to show that is through the pitch and through off-rugby stuff, which would be going to visit schools or going to visit hospice or children's hospice and all of that. So, yeah, it means a lot.
I want to take you back just over 10 years ago when you got the call to come to Ireland. What was going through your mind when you got that call?
It was, obviously, at the time, it was a big decision. It wasn't an easy one. Obviously, I had to talk to a few close family members, a few close friends and coaches. Because it is a big step. I had only a small family. It was only me and my wife and my two kids at the time, and the youngest one was 3 years old. So, you know, to be able to get the call from Pat Lam to come over here and offer an opportunity, you know, for me to take that opportunity, I knew for one thing for sure is if I want to take this opportunity, I'm going to make sure I give it everything I got. And you know, that's one thing I made sure I stood by. Made sure that my family made sure that I stand by that, making sure that I do everything I can to give it 100%. And at that time was for Connacht, and you know, it's been 10 years now, and I've enjoyed every single bit of it, and it doesn't feel like it's 10 years. It feels like it's 2 or 3 years ago. So.
I mean, you've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed it. I mean, what an adventure it's been. What's been the highlight for you in that 10 years on the pitch?
There's been a lot tonight. What I mean, I've been lucky enough to be able to share the field with some special people, some special teams, and you know, with Connacht, you know, my second year in Connacht, and being able to win the championship with Connacht, which they've never done before. To hear the stories, how you know they were going to get kicked out of the 14 province, and they did the march up here in Dublin because they knew how good Connacht were, and how the quality of players that come through to Connacht, and you know, there was no better way for us to win that championship in 2016, and to see all the supporters that day, the tears of joy and everything. You know, it was a great week, and it was a great year, and till this day I still remember those that week there. Maybe not the straight after the game part, but
but some of it.
Some of it, yeah. Some of it. But it was a great week, yeah.
Simon Easterby has taken over as interim head coach for Ireland. Are you looking forward to working with him?
Yeah, definitely. Simon's been, you know, I think the good thing about the management group in Ireland is, you know, they have a cohesiveness of working together, and it's not just, you know, Andy speaking up, there's Simon speaking up, Paulie speaking up, as well as Fogarty. You know, they have a good relationship, and I think there's a continuity with Simon stepping in, and I no doubt that Simon's going to do a great job, and if even more, he's going to push us to go even better and push us harder. So yeah, looking forward to it.
We're looking. We're looking in the calendar. There's a fixture in November. It's against New Zealand. I know that the World Cup didn't quite work out. Was that harder for you, being born in New Zealand and been beaten by New Zealand?
I think it's not just because getting beaten by New Zealand. I think, you know, over the years, you know, Andy Farrell has done, and the management have done a great job as a management, been able to gel us as a team. The group that we had that year, last year, was unbelievable. Like, honestly, we were so tight. And I think that was probably the biggest disappointment for me, was because, you know, and Faz and the coaches speak about it all the time, you know, this group of guys that you're in the change room ain't going to be the same group of guys the following year, do you know what I mean? So he always speaks about us having this journey together as a group, and to end that journey like that was devastating and disappointed.
But the journey continues.
The journey continues, and that's the great thing. You know, you continue you continue on with that journey, and you know, for that journey that was closed off, you know, guys like Keith Earls, guys like Johnny, all those guys who done brilliant jobs for Irish rugby, and not being able to cross that line with them was disappointing. But like you said, was good for us to continue that journey into the following year, into Six Nations, which we did ourselves really proud of. So yeah.
I mean, there's been so many moments for us on the Late Late Show. There's one in particular which just made us smile so much. Do you remember this?
Ireland, Ireland, together standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, we'll answer Ireland's call.
It's so good. It's so good. You're making memories off the pitch. You're still making them on it. We gotta get a quick score prediction. Connacht Munster tomorrow. You're not playing. Are they going to get the job done?
Connacht definitely got the job done. That's for sure. I back my boys. We're looking very good, and I don't speak that lightly. I think Connacht's in a good place at the moment, so looking forward to it.
Look, thank you so much for coming in and seeing us come back and see us anytime. Give it up one more time for Bundee Aki!